Don't script your content. I see a lot of people doing this mistake over and over again. So I decided to record this YouTube video for you to understand that that's wrong and what to do instead. Okay? So first things first, why should you listen to me? So if you don't know me yet, my name is Martin and I worked behind the biggest personal brands in the fucking space. So I know a lot, I know a bunch of shit about content that you don't. So you have a lot to learn from me. So yeah, let's just get straight to the fucking video. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have here some key points and I'm not gonna cut this shit. This is gonna be pure value, pure knowledge, straight to the point. It's gonna be old school. I even got here a whiteboard. So if you can't sit for 10 minutes, 15 minutes and watch this long-form video from me speaking facts about content, shit that you don't know and that can really change your brand and the way that you produce, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting, or I don't know what the fuck you're expecting to happen with your brand, okay? So let's fucking start. First thing that I want to talk. What is the goal of a video, okay? So the goal of a video is first to get views, okay? We want the video to get views and we want the video to convert, okay? So basically, every time that we are posting, we want it to get views and to convert. That's where the money is, okay? Now, the problem with scripting your content is that it's neither gonna bring views and it's not gonna convert as well, okay? It's not gonna do any of this. Why? Because scripting your video is not natural. It's something that the viewer feels that is not natural. The viewer knows that you're just reading a script. When you script your content word for word and you're like reading it and speaking to the camera, the viewer can feel that. So that's not natural. And the viewer needs to feel some connection. The viewer needs to feel that you're actually talking to him. And it's not by scripting your content that you're going to do that. So you need to be natural on camera, okay? I'm going to write this shit down. So the problem with scripting, as I told you, is that that's not natural. You're just going to sound like a robot. So you have here the whole script and you're just going like, okay, that's not natural a lot of time. You take a lot of time scripting your content. You take a lot of time scripting your content and then you go to the next line and you read it. That's fucking wrong. That's not natural. Even if you cut all the pauses, even if you try to make it like the best as you can with like the whole editing process, bro, the viewer can feel that you're just reading. So this is it. And yeah, this is the other thing that I want to talk about. So it takes a lot of time. The time that you need to take to sit down, script the whole video, so then you can read it word for word. Bro, don't do that anymore. You're gonna do this instead, okay? I have here two solutions for you. The first one is undocumented content, okay? And the second one, it's literally what I use for like all my fucking videos. But I'm going to talk about that when I talk about the first one, because the first one is important as well. I already used that, and that's like the way that I got out. Like when I first started posting content, I was just stuck on the 200 views, and I didn't know like how can I get out that shit. And it was with this, and this is undocumented content. I'm going to explain that to you. So undocumented. Okay, so undocumented content. What is this? Okay, so basically, you're gonna be always recording everything that you do. So you're gonna record everything. Record everything in your day-to-day. So you're going to be always recording content, but you're not going to talk to the camera. You're going to do what you do in your day. So for example, my day, in my whole day, like I wake up, I went straight to work, I was taking calls, I was talking to people, some talks with my friends or some shit like that. I worked a lot, and basically I recorded that. And there are gonna be like some key moments, some funny moments, some moments that you just bring value to people, and you're gonna clip that. So you're gonna record everything, then you're gonna identify key moments, okay, that have a potential to go viral, and you're gonna clip that, okay? You're gonna clip that and you're gonna post. So for example, undocumented content. I'm here talking to a friend of mine, for example, or I'm taking a sales call and I'm talking to the guy and I'm saying, you need to optimize your profile. So you can do this, you can do that. So this is a good clip. What I'll do is when I check my camera or my phone, you can use your phone as well, of course. You're gonna clip that part and post straight to your Instagram. Okay, here when I say that you cannot script content, is either YouTube videos or reels or shorts. For example, I'm doing this, I'm not reading a script because that's not natural, like I told you. And I know this won't probably get a lot of views, but I don't give a fuck about views. I rather have 100 views, but like qualified people, and I can book 3 calls from this, that having like 10,000 views, 100,000 views, 1 million views, but all unqualified, okay? So, as I was saying, I'm building connection with you right now. So, yeah, when you're like talking to people or the things that you do, and you think, okay, this could actually, this could be something interesting to post, you're gonna clip that and you're gonna post it, okay? Done. You can, of course, add some captions. You can do like a format that is basically, you have here the video, and then what you do is you put here your video. Wait, let me do this a bit better. So you put here your video. Here is like the captions, and you add here a text hook, okay? You add here text hook. As simple as that. All right, the second format, and this is basically scripting your content, but it's not scripting your content. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain this better. So the second thing that you can do, because let's be honest, it's a bit hard to be always recording. It's a bit hard to be always recording. There's a lot of parts that you're gonna say, fuck, I could record this, I could post this, I should have been recording, but I was not. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I cannot be always recording. So when you want to make videos where you're basically just talking to the camera, like I'm doing right now, what you're going to do is you're going to script your content in a way that is just going to feel so natural. And how is that? It's called skeleton scripts. So, skeleton scripts. So how are you going to do this? Basically, you're going to write down your hook, okay? Your hook. Because there's a lot of hooks that you need. You must basically read it. Because if the hook is not perfect, they are not going to watch the whole video. So there's no point of having a natural video if they don't watch the first seconds. So basically, if they scroll on the first seconds, there's no point on having like the best video in the fucking world. So you can like actually write down your hook, okay? You write down here the hook. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna have, well, that's what you're doing. Yeah, so you're gonna have key points. So basically, what the fuck is this, bro? Key points. So basically you're gonna write 2 key points. Try to keep it like 2 key points, 3 maximum, but try to keep it at 2 key points. So you're gonna put here 1 key point, 2 key points, okay? Now, let's pretend that I'm gonna teach you how to script a video. And right now, for example, I have this right here. I'm teaching you how to script a fucking video. I don't have the fucking script. I don't have everything that I'm telling you right now. That's not here on my computer. What I have here is some key points to guide me through the video. So I basically have here, this is a bit more key points. Why? Because this is not short form, this is long form. So I need to talk more. But I have here a few key points to guide me. I have here saying skeleton script. I have here, okay, undocumented content, skeleton script, why that's better than scripting the fucking video word by word. This is some key points that I use. So I'm talking naturally to the camera. So, skeleton script, what you're gonna do as well is you're going to write down the CTA, if that's important. So for example, the CTA, it can be something around follow me for more value. It could be something like comments the word X so I can give you some freebie that you have. As simple as that. So when I'm gonna record a video, for example, this is how I got out like the 200 views jail. It was like with undocumented contents. And I use this strategy as well. And bro, these two strategies just changed the game for me and for like a lot of creators. You think, let's just be honest, you think that those big creators, for example, people that I worked with almost 1 million followers, you think that they are gonna script the video word by word and then they record it. Yo guys, how are you? Okay, my name is Martin. My name is Martin. No, they don't do that shit. They only have like 1 or 2 key points. Okay, I need to talk about this, I need to talk about this. They read the hook, they say the hook, and then they go through the key points as they are talking on the video. That's the sauce. That's gonna make your video feel so fucking natural. This is everything that you need to know to start scripting your video, okay? So that's it. This is of course way better than doing it word for word. You have here the hook, some 1 or 2 key points, and the CTA. That's it. So right now I have here another key point, and it's saying CTA. So looks like I need to make a CTA here. So this is just one of the thousands of things that I teach to my clients, people that I work with. And no, I'm not taking everyone. Why I'm not taking everyone? I love money, you love money. Why am I not just taking a lot of clients, having like those busy schedules? Okay, now I have a client fulfillment here. No, I don't like that shit. I like to have only a few clients that I'm working with, one-on-one, and I can have like 100% sure that I'm gonna bring value to them and I'm gonna scale their business with content, okay? So if you think that you are one of those people and you wanna learn more about content, you want to actually scale that fucking thing to the moon, go to the link down below. I have there like a link so you can book a call. Yeah, book a call, we can see if you are a good fit, and that's it. No cuts. If you watched the video until here, bro, you made it. Literally, you don't have those TikTok brains. And yeah, congrats, that's it. How to script a video, no bullshit. Let's go.